Hello, let's continue with our lesson 22. So in our previous lesson, we were able to link our agenda, the class teacher's remarks, and then head teacher's remarks term to our workbook to the Microsoft Word. So let's look at how best we can do that of what the class teachers and then head teacher's remarks using VLOOKUP. Since we have created 9 terms and we don't want to do it one by one or one after the other, this is how we do it. So you select the first one, TR1, then you click on the second one, the third one, fourth one, the fifth one, up to the 9th term. So when we are done with that one, then you go to where your CTR is, that's class teachers of remarks. Then we are going to use what VLOOKUP. So you go to insert function. Then when you don't find a VLOOKUP, you type it and then you click on go. Then you come to OK. But if it is there, you just have to type out OK. Okay, so what are we looking up for? So we are looking for what? Grand total score for the student. That will be our lookup value. Grand total score for the student. So I have to locate where my grand total score for the student is. Grand total score for the student. Okay, it's here. Grand total score for what? For the student. So I just come and click on this. Then what will be our table array? Then you come here. That one will be what? Our grading system. So you locate our grading system. Then you select from the score to where the class teacher's remarks is. Okay. When we are done with that one, we come to column index number. So let's see, we are looking for what? Class teacher's remarks. So the first one have score, head teacher's remarks. Then these are the values there. Then we have the class teacher's remarks. So we have what? The column index will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because after the 0 there is what? A comma. Meaning that 1, 2 is what? It's a column index number. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you come and type 6 here. Then you have to make this one absolute reference. So you select or you highlight all and then you type F4. Then you type F4. And if your keyboard, when you press F4 and doesn't work, you have to place the $sign in front or after and before the alphabet. It's only the alphabet, but not the numbers. So that if yours is not working, you have to do it manually. Then you type you click on OK. So let's see. Yeah, we have excellent. Keep it up. So all that you have to do is you double click to autofill. You see it has changed because the first student we have values there. Okay. Then you go to the next. So you have to do extend it. So I'll select and then extend this side. Okay. This one is okay. Then I'll go to the next one. That's head teacher's remarks. So that one too. Let me delete what is there. Then that one too, we use a function known as VLOOKUP. So we go to insert function, then VLOOKUP. Okay. So what are we looking up for? The lookup value. So that will be our grand total score for students. So we have to locate your grand total score for students. Since we have selected all the 9 terms, it will take effect. So it will appear on all the 9 terms. So you need not to come and then do it one by one. So that's how powerful Microsoft Excel is. So we are looking for grand total score for the students. Okay, this is our grand total score for the student. So I'll hit on it. Oh, I didn't finish. No. Did the wrong thing. Let me do it again. I should have selected the table array and then the other things. Okay, so I have to do it again. Set function, then I'll click OK, then lookup value. So I'll go to where lookup value is, and I'll locate my grand total score for the student. So I have grand total score for the student. Then my table array reward from our grading system. Then I'll select from score. Then I'll come to where the column index number is. So what are we looking for? That's head teacher's remarks. So it's on what? Column 2. So I'll just type out 2. Then I'll make it absolute reference. Select all and then hit on F4. Then OK. So let's see, that one too is there. Powerful. Then I'll just do what? I'll double click to autofill. So the first one, excellent, keep it up, do not rest on your ass. Okay. So I think we are not done with it. So I will do what? I will save it. So let's see whether it has appeared on all the 9 terms. So I'll come to TR1. Then let's see TR2 is there. But okay, so it has left with the headings for the other 9 or 10. So this is what I'll do. I'll just copy. I'll select the 9, the other 8, and then I'll come and copy and paste it there. So let's try to see whether that one will work. So I'll select all the other 8 terms. Okay. So I'll come to where, okay, let me copy it first before I will select the others. So that one, we don't have our gender there. So I'll come to gender. Then Ctrl C to copy. Then I'll select this one, select all the other 8 terms. Then let me hit on Ctrl V to paste to see whether it will work. If it doesn't work, then you have to do it one after the other. Okay, it didn't work. So let me copy it again. Ctrl C. So let me select this one. So Ctrl V to paste. You have to do it, think one after the other. Then you come to this side too. Ctrl V to paste. Go to the other one. Select it. It will not work. I have to copy it again. So let me come here. Then Ctrl V to paste. Ctrl V to paste. Ctrl V to paste. So after that, you have to type a formula for gender and then the other ones too. So when you are developing it, you can do the first tier one. You can do all these things before you do what? You create copies. Then Ctrl V to paste. I'll come to my TR8. Ctrl V to paste. And the last one, that's TR9. I do Ctrl V to paste. So we don't have the gender here, so that one you make reference to the student information list. So type is equal to. So this one you can select all. So let me select the others and then do for them. So I'll type is equal to. Now I have to select first. So I'll select. Then I'll come to this side, type of is equal to, and I'll make reference to the student list, student information list. So we have for gender, I'll hit on it. Then I'll just double click to autofill. Then I'll do the same for the terms. So for the terms too, so let me extend this. So the terms too, I'll type what? Because you are working, okay, this one you have to change the terms because the first one is for term 1. So when you are working on this, then you come to the TR2 and then the attendance too, you have to leave it. So that's all you have to do. So after finish, you have to do a save it. Then you go back to your terminal report to see whether it will take what effect. Let me close it and then open my Microsoft Word and then continue from there. So I've saved it. That's Ctrl S to save and then I'll close it. Then I have to open my Word. So it will open shortly. Okay, so saying I have to select what? Select from TR1. Okay, that's what we are working on. So when we are working with TR2, we have to change it to what? TR2. Okay, so it has opened. So let's look at how best we can convert all the numbers we pick from our Excel workbook into 2 decimal places. So if you don't do that one, all your work will be distorted. So you have to convert all of them into 2 decimal places to make your work look nice. So I'll go to where, let's move on to mailing. Then I'll go to preview and see what happens there. Okay. So you have to change them into 2 decimal places. So you not do that for the names, but the scores. So we not do that for the name. So let me go back to preview. Select the first student. Okay, so that's it. So look at this side. We're going to change this one, the 70 total score. We leave the grade, remarks we will leave it, then position or rank, that one too we will leave it. So we come to this side. So this is what you have to do. You right click, then you select or toggle field code. You right click and then select or toggle field code. So this is how we convert into 2 decimal place. So after right clicking, then after the inverted comma, this one, so you type what? You write or use what? Backslash, then your hash tag, then 0.00. So this place from the where the 30 is, then you have to bring what? Your backslash. I've done it at one place, so I'll come to this side. So let me redo it again and see how it is done. So I'll select the first one, then I'll right click, then select or toggle field code. Then I'll come to this side after the 30, and then I'll bring my backslash like this, then your hash key, and then after the hash key, and then 0.00. So that's what we are going to look at. So type of forward slash. So I'm doing it again. If you made a mistake to affect your work, so no, forward slash. Okay, then you bring your hash key, then you type what? 0.00. okay, so I have the backslash, then my hash key 0.00. Then you come and do the same thing here. You select toggle field code, then you type your hash key / hash, and then okay. So you do the same for this one too. You click to select or toggle field code, then you bring your backslash, and then your hash key, then 0.00. So this another way you can do it. When you do for the first one, you copy it and then paste it for the next values. So I'll come here again, I'll click, then select or toggle field code, then I'll just Ctrl V to paste. So let's see, look at this place. I'll just go click on it again, then toggle field code, it will change for me. I'll come here, toggle field code, it will change. So it means this one we didn't do it well, so I have to do it again. So toggle field code, then let me see. Then let me select this one too and see. Toggle field code, Ctrl V to paste. Then let me select it again and see. Okay, I have to go to this side before, so you don't have to do it at where your numbers are. So let's see. So I was doing it here at first, so I have to go to preview, then change it to where it was at first. Okay, so let me try this one and see. Toggle field code, then I'll paste it, then do this one. So I'm going to do for where all the numbers are apparent many. So let's see, Ctrl V, I come to this side, toggle field code, then Control V to paste, and backslash, then hash dot 0.00, then toggle foot code, then Control V to paste it. So if you don't want to paste, you can do it one after the other. So type toggle foot code, then Control V to paste, Control V to paste. Okay, so now let me change it to what? Change it and see whether it will take effect. So I'll go to preview. You can see it has changed. Okay, so I'll go to preview again, then do for the rest. I'll right click, toggle foot code, then Control V to paste it. Then I'll do the same for this. I'll right click, then toggle foot code to, I'll Control V to paste. Okay, then you do the same for all the scores. So you can start from one subject and then you end. For the grade, we don't do it. Remarks 2, we don't do it. Then rank 2. So rank, when you do it and then it changes to what? To decimals, because rank it shouldn't be what? Decimals. Then you have to do right click and then select toggle foot code to, and then you bring your /, then your backslash, and then your hash tag sign, then 0.00. Okay, toggle foot code. Then I'll bring my backslash, then I'll do the same for this, toggle foot code. Then I'll type my backslash, then you do the same for this one, toggle foot code, then Control V to paste. So let me close this. At times when you're doing it, you shouldn't have to bring what? Space between it. If you do it that way, you get error. So I come to this side, toggle foot code to, I'll right click, toggle foot codes, Control V to paste, right click, toggle foot code, Control V to paste, right click, toggle foot code, Control V to paste. Then I'll come here, I'll right click, toggle foot code. Then I think this is the last subject. I'll right click, toggle foot code, Control V to paste. So after that, let me go to where the preview is and see whether it will take effect. Okay, so now we have to do what? Select a toggle foot code. Let me see. So let me preview. Okay, so it has what? Changed. So look at this side, meaning I didn't do for this once. Then this one, grade, you not do it. Remarks, you not do it. Position in class 2, you not do it. So let me continue with this ones, and then I'll leave the average scores for you, because that one you have to do the same. So let me see if I do it this way to work for me. Toggle foot code to, then Control V to paste. All right, click toggle foot code, Control V to paste. Right click, toggle foot code, Control V to paste. Right click, Control V to paste. Now right click, toggle foot code, Control V to paste. Right click, toggle foot code. Do the same. So we have the last subject, that's French. Right click. Okay, so let me see, toggle foot code. Okay, so when you are doing it this way, you can select it again, then select toggle foot code. It will change toggle foot code, to change, toggle fold code to change, to come back. Then after that, let's go and then preview and see. Then let me go to preview. Okay, so that's how powerful Microsoft Office tools are. So now I think we are done with this and this one. So this one will not do anything to it. So you have to select this one. Let me select all and then do what? Center alignment. Center alignment. Okay, good. This will not do anything to it because it's not a figure. So when you come to this place too, you have to right click, then toggle fold code, then you place what? Your backslash, then hashtag, and then 0.00. Come to this side to do the same. You right click, it's right click, then select what? Toggle fold code, then you place it. So I'll do the first one, then the rest I'll leave it for you to do it. So I'll place it here, Control V to paste. I'll right click, toggle fold code, then Control V to paste. Then Control V to paste. Control V to paste. Do Control V to paste. And Control V to paste. Do the same thing. Take your time, then you do it. Toggle fold code. Now place it to where the inverted comma is. No, where the curly bracket is. Sorry. Then Control V to paste. Do the same. Toggle fold code. Then Control V to paste. Come to this side. Toggle fold code. Control V to paste. Toggle fold code. Control V to paste. So when you are done with it, I'll click on what? Toggle fold code. 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 In that order. Then when you are done with it, go to where? Preview. Go to mailing, then preview and see. Select it again. Okay, you can see it has changed. There was an error here, so I have to correct it later on. So let's see. Let me undo, then see what happens there. So let me double click and see toggle fold code. Let me see what happens. Okay, so I didn't bring a space there. So you go to where preview and then see whether it will come again. Okay, you can see it's now working. So you have to adjust this side a little bit. This side too, you have to do the same. So when you are done with all, then you do that adjustment. So when we are done with this one too, you go to the next subject and you do the same. So I'll end the rest, or I'll leave the rest for you, then you continue. So enjoy your lesson. Stay blessed.